Now, the hope of becoming president for 5 aspirants who filed their nominations to contest the December polls has been dashed at a press conference Monday. EC Chairperson John Mensah explained their disqualification was based on a myriad of issues, including forgery of signatures with no avenue for appeal. Now, some have served notice of going to court. Marie Kofi Gan is already accusing the EC of unfair treatment.
We believe that these issues that the EC is raising can be resolved. We have heard from the news being put out, or the comments being put out in the media, that there were some irregularities and that the candidates themselves are in the know and they have been informed. As I state here, we have not at any point in the last 1 week or the day that was left for the filing process to be complete heard from the EC. We've received no calls, we've received no written nominations, we've received no emails, absolutely nothing. And we have provided all these details in case the EC needed to get us. And so what I will say now is that we still believe there are ways to solve these issues. And so we will be in touch with the EC to gain some further clarification as to what exactly they find wrong with our nomination and what exactly is the way forward. And depending on that conversation with the EC, we would carry out any further steps we need to carry. As a matter of fact, we are in the process of ensuring that any of those further steps that we need to carry do get carried at the right time so that we can correct some of these things. So all I have to say to everybody who is listening is that a big thank you for the massive support you have given to this campaign. A big thank you to the support that we will expect that you.
You heard that one of the disqualified presidential aspirants. Well, he's not the only one. Here's a news desk report highlighting those who've qualified to run as president in the December 2020 polls and those disqualified.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these are your presidential candidates for the 2020 presidential election.
Nana Akufo-Addo, New Patriotic Party NPP, John Mahama, National Democratic Congress NDC, Alfred Kwame Walker, Independent Candidate, Bridget Jogbenuku, Progressive People's Party PPP, Ekriadonko, Ghana Freedom Party GFP, Nana Konedu Ajiman Rawlings, National Democratic Party NDP, Hassan Ayariga, All People's Congress APC, Ivor Greenstreet, Convention People's Party CPP, Kofi Akpalu, Liberal Party Ghana LPG, David Apasera, People's National Convention PNC, Henry Herbert Latte, Great Consolidated Popular Party GCPP, Christian Kwabena Andrews, Ghana Union Movement GUM.
We wish all our qualifying candidates the best of luck in their bid to ascend the office of the presidency. We urge all of them to engage in a decent campaign, a campaign based on policies and programs that will lead to the betterment of our society. As referees, our role is to arrange and organize orderly, fair, transparent, and peaceful and credible elections. And we assure you that we are working hard to do just that.
However, this is the end of the road for independent candidates Kofi Kranting and Marie Kofi Gan, as well as Akwesi Adeyodike of the United Progressive Party UPP, Kwesi Busumburu of the People's Action Party PAP, and Ejenim Boateng, United Front Party UFP. But the EC says there will be no room for appeal. The Commission has since referred issues of forgery of signatures to the Criminal Investigations Department for further investigations. But all hope is not lost. Here is why.
To the aspiring presidential candidates who did not make this process, we wish you better luck next time. Your filing fees of 100,000 cedis will be refunded to you.
It remains to be seen the various actions to be taken by the Big Five, but at least they get to vote in the December polls. Just that it won't be for themselves.
Let's now head to the EC headquarters. My colleague Chrissy Parker-Wilson is there. We understand some of the disqualified aspirants have been trying to get some audience with the EC chairperson. Hello, Parker. Which of the disqualified aspirants have you spotted?
Okay, so independent candidates, Marie Kofi Ghani, the flag bearer for UFP, Nana Adjei-Boateng, popularly known as Jasaba, have been to the Electoral Commission. In fact, they left a while ago. Now, according to them, they came to see the commission to understand why they were disqualified. In fact, for Marie Kofi Ghani, the independent candidate, he says he doesn't understand the meaning of the same party. So he actually came here around 8 a.m. To understand the meaning of the same pattern as alleged by the Electoral Commission. That hasn't been done yet. He's been told by the Deputy EC boss, Samuel Tete, to come back at 2 p.m. and meet the commissioners so that they give him a better understanding as to why he was disqualified. He also tells me that he's not heard anything from the police. The police hasn't contacted him. So he's even surprised why the Electoral Commission would say that the matter was referred to the police, and yet the police hasn't contacted him. Again, he talked about unfair treatment because the EC contacted some of the aspirants when they had issues, and yet for him, nobody contacted him. So he doesn't understand why the commission would want to do that. So he has said that he's going to come back at 2 p.m. For that meeting because he wants to be in the race, and that is not going to affect his campaign at all. For Nana Adjei-Boateng, his allegation was that the 3 individuals who endorsed his candidature denied knowledge of same. Now, according to him, those 3 individuals are his party members. He can confirm that they're his party members, and that for him, right from here, he's seeing his lawyers, he's proceeding to court to challenge the Electoral Commission's decision. So we shouldn't think that, oh, he is out of the race entirely, and that whatever the Electoral Commission does, he would be on the ballot paper for 2020 to contest this election.
Talking about being on the ballot paper, Parker, we understand that the balloting will happen later today. Are you able to give us details of that?
Well, that's correct. The Electoral Commission has sent publication to the political parties for, all those who are qualified, so all the 12 aspirants to come to the Electoral Commission later today for the balloting. Now, the balloting will give them the opportunity to choose where they would be on the ballot paper. Now, last year, for example, the NPP and NDC, number 3 and number 5, today, as they are 12 aspirants, we wouldn't know where they will find themselves on the ballot paper. And Bernard, you know that sometimes some of these political parties put their own interpretation to the balloting or the position on the ballot. So we wait to see how the ballot will go this afternoon. And we are told that indeed around 2:30, that will be done. So we'll give all the information to our viewers when that is done.
Thank you very much, Kwesi Parker Wilson, there coming to us live from the EC headquarters. He reports that independent candidate Marie Kofi Ghani and Nana Adjei-Boateng have visited the office today. They were hoping to speak to the EC boss. They want more clarity on reasons given for their disqualification. As you heard there, Nana Adjei-Boateng is threatening to go to court, and Marie Kofi Ghani has been asked to come back at 2 p.m. Kwesi Parker Wilson is there for us and will bring us all the updates you need to know, plus what happens during the balloting.